Hey guys, welcome again to Barrel Hunters. I'm Eddie.
I'm Ryan.
And we are here to try some whiskey with you guys.
Today we have one of my favorite distilleries in the whole world. This is Ardbeg from the Isle of Islay in Scotland. And Eddie's going to tell you a little bit about the flavor profile here.
Well, I don't know the flavor profile. We haven't tried it yet. The cool thing about Islay whiskeys in general is that they go through a different process in order to make the whiskey. They soak in water the barley, and then they allow the barley to germinate from the water, and then it dries over the smoke of peat. They burn peat. Peat is like this marshy soil that they light on fire, and the fire dries it, and that's what gives it that unique smoky flavor. So if you see something on the store from Islay, you are gonna get very different flavor profiles than the average whiskey or the average Scotch. You're gonna get a lot of different flavors of salt, of seafood almost. It depends on which one you're trying, but you're gonna get a lot of different unique flavors that you're not gonna normally get from Scotch. So let's crack this baby open.
Yeah.
Let's try this out.
One thing I'm really excited about this one is that this particular one, which is called Ardbeg Spectacular, was finished in a port wine cask. So it should give it a little bit of a sweet flavor too. So I'm excited to try this out.
It is limited edition, so we're not gonna get to see a lot of these bottles out there. If you could find it, if you like Islay Scotch, I definitely recommend you pick it up.
Now let's see what we get.
So you definitely get the salt.
I love this.
Yeah,
I love Ardbeg. Right away, you get like salt water. It's like smelling the ocean almost.
Absolutely, that's a good way of putting it.
Oh, I love it. And so Ardbeg is typically a lot stronger in the nose than this. It's very, very smoky, peaty, but this one's smoky but subtle at the same time.
I think that the port finish, and when I say port finish, it doesn't mean that it's been, watered down by wine or by port wine. It just means that it was aged in a barrel that had port before. Once you put other whiskey in there, it infuses those flavors. So you do get some hints of that in here, which is very rare to find in an Ardbeg, I would argue, or in any sort of Islay Scotch, because you would think that these flavors don't go well together. But I believe they will. We're gonna try this out. I mean, it smells fantastic.
I'm very excited about this.
Yes.
So right away, you get that typical smokiness, peatiness of the Ardbeg that's known to be its flavor. But then the sweetness kicks in. Oh, this might be my new favorite Islay whiskey.
To me, towards the end of it, because of the port, because of the salty flavors of it, I get this like really tasty, dark, bittersweet chocolate note to it.
I get the same thing.
Yeah, right? Especially towards the end. You really get this really cool flavor. This is honestly, to me also, probably my favorite Islay Scotch.
Whiskeys like this, with the very smoky, heavy, peaty flavor, they pair very well with barbecue and red meat. So if you're ever looking for a drink to pair with the barbecue, great selection here.
I want more.
A few minutes later.
So this is the second bottle we drank already, all right? And this is only gonna go downhill from here.
Yeah, forget it.
Whiskeys from Islay. Sorry, I like an eternal burp there for a second.
we almost had Pete on the table.
The peat whiskeys from Islay. Is that what I was saying? Yep. Where did I stop? I don't even know. I don't even know where I stopped. I don't know. Whiskeys from Islay are an acquired taste. They're not for everybody. But if you like it, if you like that flavor, they pair really well with seafood as well. This one in particular, I would say try to pair it with some dark chocolate, with cherry or strawberry. I think will go really well with this. I think that the salt, along with the sweetness, I think it's gonna pair really nicely together. Dark chocolate is sweet, but the darker the chocolate gets, obviously you do get some of that salty, the bitterness from the cacao. It's very similar for me.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself with the darker the chocolate.
What? If you like what we just covered, what is in this thing? All right, so if you like what we just did, which has made an absolute fool of ourselves covering this whiskey. We would love it if you hit subscribe. We would love it if you leave a comment. And we will love it if you click the like button. You could do it in that order. You could do it in a different order. I don't care. But I need your support. We need your support.
Let us know what other Islas you like, and if there's any others you want us to try. Right now, this one's my favorite, but if you think there's a better one out there, let us know.
Absolutely. We will try it. Our goal is to try every whiskey in the world in one day.
Bold.
You can do it!
All right. Thank you very much for watching us. And until next time, stay safe, enjoy your whiskey, and we'll be back soon.
Cheers.